Christ could return in 2027. We're in the ballpark, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the ballpark. We're not out in the parking lot. We're not across the street from the stadium. We are in the ballpark. We're in the infield. And we're not far off. Whatever it is, if we're months off or a year off, 2 years off at the most, I can't imagine being more than that off, but we're in the ballpark. And so, yeah, God's timing is perfect always. That's satisfying answer. Good. Great.
Hi. So, what are the downsides to believing that Jesus will come back within just a couple of months or a year or 2 years at the most? Are there any downsides to that? Yes, there are. My family, and I know about this firsthand, okay? I'm telling you firsthand personal experience how it affected me to be raised in a household that went to church where they taught that Jesus was coming back soon. It's not good. Like, think about all the different things that happen when you do this. Let's say your kid is 14 years old. Is there any reason for him to do well in school? Is there any reason for him to learn anything? No. Let's say your kid's 18 years old. Is there any reason that he should go to trade school? I mean, trade school is a great opportunity. You could become a plumber, an electrician, make a middle class wage, make a living wage through one of the trades. Often, though, those training programs take a year or two. Who's going to take a year or two to better themselves, to make themselves more able to provide for their family? Who would do that if Jesus is going to come back before you're done with school? There would be no point in it. So think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about the impact to the kids in your life. Like, they might be on the spectrum like me. They might be neurodivergent. They struggle to read between the lines for a while they're growing up. And when you tell them Jesus is coming back before 1990, and the preacher says Jesus is coming back before 1990, they believe you. They live as if that is true. But he didn't come back. Yeah. You know, I left home when I turned 18, and I never went back. And there's a rift between me and my parents because they can't face that they joined this church and dragged me and my older brother through the mud. My older brother had it worse than I did, and he's still involved in an apostolic church to this day. He always wanted to get married, but he doesn't know how. I mean, is there any reason to teach your kids about marriage and sex or any of those things? If Jesus is coming back really soon, I mean, it changes how you live. It changes what you do, and it changes how you interact with the people around you. So, Jesus ain't coming back before 2027. And I know this because in the 80s, I went to a church, well, the 70s and the 80s, and they taught Jesus was coming back soon. And it distorts how you live. Think, people. Also, yeah, never mind.
Christ could return in 2027. We're in the ballpark, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the ballpark. We're not out in the parking lot. We're not across the street from the stadium. We are in the ballpark. We're in the infield. And we're not far off. Whatever it is, if we're months off or a year off, 2 years off at the most, I can't imagine being more than that off, but we're in the ballpark. And so, yeah, God's timing is perfect always. That's satisfying answer. Good.